everyone, thank you so much for joining in today's video. We are talking about SWOT analysis, which I find is a good framework to analyze, evaluate either organizations, projects, even individuals. So you could basically use it to analyze everything you do. SWOT analysis is a strategic planning tool or framework, and it categorizes the situation, the project, the business into 4 components, which I will explain in a bit. The framework focuses on internal characteristics and external factors. The internal characteristics are called strengths and weaknesses from an internal perspective, and external factors are opportunities and threats. So what is it all about? It breaks down the situation, the business, into 4 components. The first one, strengths, internal characteristics that give an advantage over others. For example, if your business has unique resources, a strong brand, expertise, or market dominance, this is all positive and it all comes from an internal perspective. These are all internal factors. So the first component is strengths. The second one, weaknesses, which the name suggests is negative, but it also considers internal characteristics that place the entity, the project, the business, the person at a disadvantage. For example, lack of resources, poor customer service, or outdated technology. Then the second part, now we look at external factors, opportunities, positive. So here we are not looking at the business or the projects internally, we look at outside factors. So opportunities are external factors that could be exploited to achieve certain goals. For example, positive market trends, positive regulatory changes, or technological advancements. And then the last one, again on the negative side, are threats. Threats are also external factors. So here we are not looking at negative internal characteristics, lack of resources, poor customer service. We look at the outside. And these are external factors that could harm the entity, the business, the project, whatever you are analyzing. Competition, economic downturns, unfavorable regulations, and so on. Let's test the framework on a very simple example. Let's look at a coffee shop. Coffee shop, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Weaknesses and threats are negative. Strengths, opportunities are positive. The first part here are internal characteristics or factors, and this part here, opportunity, threats, are external factors, as discussed before. If we look at a coffee shop, some internal strengths could be the location, prime location of the store, could be excellent customer service, well-trained baristas, and then strong brand loyalty, for example, and a good reputation for quality coffee, for example. Then if we also look at the internal side of the coffee shop, maybe some of the weaknesses could be limited seating capacity, leading to dissatisfaction during peak hours, maybe high operating costs, for example, rents or the premium coffee beans. And then also one internal weakness could be dependence on supplier for the coffee beans. And again, this depends on the specific coffee shop, but just as an example, you can see some of the strengths, some of the weaknesses. Then if we look at the outside factors, our external factors could be opportunities for eco-friendly products. There's more consciousness of people buying eco-friendly products. Maybe the shop could introduce biodegradable cups and packaging. Could also be expanding delivery services through partnerships with food delivery platforms. Another opportunity, or it could offer increase popularity of specialty coffee or seasonal drinks. So there's an opportunity for the coffee shop maybe to extend their product range. On the threat side, if we look again at external factors, maybe raising competition in the area. Maybe other coffee chains and independent cafes have opened up new stores nearby. Maybe there's an economic downturn, reducing discretionary spending. What is discretionary spending? Discretionary spending is spending that you don't necessarily need for your living. So additional spending. So maybe people are saving more. And then maybe some external threats could be supply chain disruptions due to several reasons, and maybe availability of premium coffee beans. So then once we have done this, then basically the owner of the coffee shop could decide either to leverage strengths or maybe to address some of the weaknesses, could maybe invest to capitalize on opportunities or prepare for certain threats. Yeah, so there are different actions we could take based on this example, based on this framework, but it gives you a good idea how to look at the business, how to look at the project, and gives you certain ideas what can be done in the future. Thank you so much for listening. See you later.